Hi everyone, today I'm making a chocolate carrot cake and I know lots of you have never heard of a chocolate carrot cake, so this is definitely one for you all to try. It's a lovely little cake packed with beautiful flavours and it's really nice and moist too. If you prefer to make the traditional one, I do have several recipes on my page and channel. I've got a carrot cake loaf cake, a tray bake and an 8-inch round cake as well, and they're all beautiful recipes. Alright, so to get started, in here I've got 125 grams of plain or all-purpose flour. I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients together first. Into here I'm going to add in 25 grams of cocoa powder, a teaspoon of baking powder, a quarter teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of allspice, 75 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of light brown sugar. I'm going to add my nuts now, and I'm using hazelnuts for this recipe. You can use pecans, walnuts, whatever you like. I do toast my nuts so you get better flavour from them, and just if you buy hazelnuts and the skins are on them, when you roast them in the oven or on your pan, the skins will come off very easy. So you chop them up nice and fine. If you don't want to use hazelnuts, you could use sultanas or raisins that go nice in it too, or just leave them out. In here I'm going to also add some grated chocolate. You could use chocolate chips either. I like to grate the chocolate because it goes through the whole cake rather than the chocolate chips just sitting in one place. So I've got 50 grams of a nice dark chocolate here. This is the dark chocolate I use. It's a really nice one from Aldi. It's not too expensive and you get these really cute individual bars. They're about 25 grams each. So it's nice to use a good chocolate in your carrot cake. Alright, so I'm going to mix all this together. Now I'm going to add in my grated carrot. And I've got 200 grams of grated carrot here. Mix that in. All right, I'm going to set this to one side. Next, we're going to mix together all the wet ingredients. In here, I've got 100 ml of sunflower oil. You could use vegetable oil either, or if you want, you could do half sunflower and half melted butter. I'm going to add in 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm also going to add a little bit of coffee. I've dissolved half a teaspoon of coffee granules in a tablespoon of hot water and let it cool down. You won't taste coffee in this cake. This will help bring out the flavour more of the chocolate. You don't have to include it if you don't want. I've got 50 grams of Greek yogurt here. You can use sour cream either. Next up is some applesauce. I made this myself. This will keep your cake nice and moist. A carrot cake, when it's got cream cheese frosting, has to be kept in the fridge. So this will keep it soft and moist. It's easy to make. I just cooked together some cooking apples with a little bit of lemon juice and some water and just stewed it down. I didn't include any sugar. So get that in there. And we're going to mix this all together. All right, now it's time to get this in here. And mix everything together. That's everything well mixed in now, and you can see we've got a lovely wet mixture there. I'm going to get into my tin now, and I've got an 8-inch tin here. If you want to make it in a loaf tin, you can make it in the loaf tin. Just fill it to 3/4 of the way full. If you've got a little mixture left over, you could just make a cupcake or 2 with the mixture. I know lots of you like a loaf cake recipe and I love them too. So I'm going to get this in here. and spread the mixture right out to the edges. Okay, this is going to go into the oven for about 45 minutes. Just check it, it may need a little bit longer. So let's get it into the oven now. Here it is everyone, fully baked, and it's cooled down enough now. So I'm going to make some cream cheese frosting. I'm going to make orange flavoured cream cheese frosting because it goes lovely with chocolate. If you prefer vanilla, you can just stick with the vanilla. So in here I've got 100 grams of butter, it's nice and soft. I'm going to mix this together for about 4 minutes. My butter's ready, so I'm going to add icing sugar. I've got 100 grams of icing sugar here. I'm going to add half of it. And we're going to mix it. I'm going to add the remainder of the icing sugar. I'm also going to put in half a teaspoon of vanilla. And I've got a large orange here, so I'm going to grate in about 3/4 of it. If your orange is smaller, use it all. But if you just want to go with a vanilla cream cheese frosting, I'd go with a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's great. I'm going to mix this in now until fully combined. This is ready now for my cream cheese. It's important to use full fat cream cheese. I always use the Tesco one, never have an issue with it. It is important to drain the water from it before you add it. So I'm adding 200 grams of full fat cream cheese. I'm going to whip this together now until the cream is combined with the butter and the icing sugar. We don't want to whip it for too long, just till it's fully combined, because we don't want the cream cheese frosting to be too runny. And there you have it. That's a nice consistency of cream cheese. But if you find it's a bit thinner than this, put it in the fridge for about half an hour and we'll thicken it up. I'm just going to spoon this buttercream onto my chocolate carrot cake. Spread it out. Just going to go for a nice rustic look. You can use your knife to kind of give it a little bit of a decoration too, just with the tip of it like that. Great. Next up are the hazelnuts. I've roasted my hazelnuts, chopped them up. So I'm just going to sprinkle these over. Roasted hazelnuts are beautiful. I've got some grated dark chocolate. I just used a vegetable peeler and peeled some of the chocolate off it. Perfect. And I made these little carrot strips with the vegetable peeler too. Just a nice decorative finish. So I'm going to put some of them in the center. And there it is everyone, nicely decorated. Let's cut a couple of slices now. Here it is, my chocolate carrot cake, rich, moist and full of flavour, topped with a silky orange cream cheese frosting and finished with hazelnuts, dark chocolate and carrot strips. Doesn't it look amazing? And that's my chocolate orange carrot cake, a recipe you all need to try if you've never had before. It's absolutely beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Happy baking everyone and enjoy. See you soon.